Hey guys, this is Logab123 here, and today I will show you how to make your Blocksworld creations lag less. So as Punk AD show you, the old iPads runs very more slower than the new one. So for example, the iPad 2 or even iPad 3 and all the old iPad Mini, they lag a lot on Blocksworld because the number of frames are a lot reduced by the processor. So first I will show you my world, which is called F1 Car and Hoover, and that world is I work a lot this week to reduce the lagging of it, and now it runs very smoothly. So you may not see it on my video because my video is not full rate per second. The rate of frames is a lot reduced, but you will see if you play it on your own iPad, it should runs very smoothly. So first you choose your car. So first thing you can notice the difference is that before the two cars were staying on the track wherever the ones you choose, but now if you don't choose one, it just disappears. So that first things just reduce a lot the lagging. Then you have the controls, you just hit OK, and then you can start. So you can see that the block of colors to just disappear too to reduce the lagging. And then you do all the turns of the track. There is 3 laps in total. Oops. And 1 on the ice, which is very hard. So I'm not supposed to go there, but just want to show you the ice is very awesome to play on. So you can like do insane driftings, and that's very nice. So yeah, just go in here, and then yeah, I just need a bit of acceleration here. Whatever, I'm stuck there. But yeah, first thing, the first thing to make the block reduce lagging is freeze them. Cause what makes the app lag a lot? The first thing that makes the app lag a lot the all the motions of the block, all the physics calculations of rebouncing, angle, bumping, all that stuff is making the game lag a lot and is taking a lot of RAMs and a lot of CPU, which reduce a lot the GPU that renders the frames. So the first thing is to reduce the number of blocks you have on your world. So you can see that I have borders on the track to keep the cars on the track, and you can see that it is very basic. It's all squarely, and when I have some rocks on the side, I don't put any blocks, and it's just very minimalistic, as you can see. Even the sits for watching the track are just simple triangles with texture on. So that's the first thing to do, reducing the number of blocks you have in your world. Second thing is to also to reduce the physics is to make a block freeze. So if there is any blocks that don't need to move, make them freeze. It will reduce a lot, but a very lot the lagging. And also, if you don't need any scriptings else of freezing, you can put also the shut off function at the end. So that will make the block freeze once and keeping freeze because the freeze function uh, when you just put it once, it freezes all the time, and then you put a shutoff, so it will remove the scripting. Because the second things that make the app lag a lot is the scripting. So if you have a lot of scripts running at the same time, it should lag a lot. So by doing this, it removes the scripting that is not necessary. Also, make sure the shutoff function, you just have to put it on one block because it always applied to the entire model. So make sure there is no blocks sticking to it that you don't want to remove any scripts. Also, to reduce the lagging, make sure you put the less scripts possible. So if you have similar scripts between some blocks, make sure you put them all in the same block. So it will also reduce a lot the skipping frames because of the scripting. So for example, these blocks have all the scripts I need that I also the update before put on this block, but I just put them all on the same block, and it runs very more fastly. Also, finally, to reduce the lagging, hiding the objects also helps, because another things that makes the app lag is the mesh rendering. And mesh rendering is all the visual effects on the game, because all the blocks are made of geometry calculus with arrays, no, not with arrays, yeah, with arrays that keep variables for the dimensions, for the vertices, for the textures and all the stuff, and that takes a lot of GPU and CPU and calculations. So by hiding objects you don't need, like the car, when you don't select it, that reduces a lot the lagging. So to end this, also in the scripting, you can see that Blocksworld have put icons functions on the second last update, and that makes you able to just put one icon instead of a lot of them like before. So now you don't, instead of putting a lot of wait function that wait half a second, you can now just put one that wait the number of time you want. And that's the same thing for the motors that have now functions for the speed of the turns, but more specifically the angle of the steps. So instead of putting like 8 steps to turn 180 degrees, you can now just put one and go on 90 degrees and put a second one. So instead of having 8 step function, you just have to put 2 of them, which is way more efficient, and that lags a lot less. So that's it for that. Hope you enjoy, and hope your Blocksworld creations will be a lot more available for older iPad device. So thanks for watching, and you can also subscribe to my channel, which is named lolgab123, and I'm making some videos, some series videos for the tips and tricks, just to make you able to do some awesome stuff in Blocksworld. So thanks, and hope to see you another time.